Yá'át'ééh, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to my video. Thank you so much for coming to want to read with me. I'm going to read a book today from the Pacific Northwest. It's a tale of the Pacific Northwest trickster, the raven. And what's funny is that in my culture, my Navajo culture, the trickster is a coyote. So it's really cool. It's like we always have a trickster. Is it a good person, a good thing, or a bad person or bad thing? Either way, bad people, good people, bad energy, good energy, they teach us a lesson. And this is what this book, hopefully you'll find the lesson of what's being taught and how tricksters can teach you information that you never knew. And here we go. So thank you, welcome for coming. All right, here we go. I'm gonna start. Okay. Raven, a trickster tale from the Pacific Northwest by Gerald McDermott. Raven. Raven came. All the world was in darkness. The sky above was in darkness. The waters below were in darkness. Men and women lived in the dark and cold. Raven was sad for them. He said, I will search for light. And that's how it is here sometimes too, up in Seattle in the Pacific Northwest, and it feels really good. Raven flew across valleys and across mountains. He flew along rivers and over lakes. There was darkness all around. Then he saw a bit of light far away. He flew and came closer to the light. The light was at the edge of the water. The light came from the house of the sky chief, and it was shining. Raven perched high in a pine tree on the shore. Raven watched. He saw a beautiful young girl emerge from the shining house and go to the edge of the water. She was the sky chief's daughter. She knelt and drank some water from a woven basket. Raven changed himself into a pine needle. He fell down from the tree and floated on the water. When the girl drank again, she swallowed the pine needle. 1, 2, 3. After a time, the girl gave birth to a child. The child was small and dark with shiny black hair and tiny black eyes. Who do you think the child was? It was Raven! Raven had been reborn as a boy child. The sky chief was delighted with his daughter's child. He called him grandchild. He played with the boy and carved toys for him. He invited the elders to come and see the curious, wonderful child. The elders gathered in the shining house with the sky chief and his daughter. They watched Raven Child crawl around the floor of the lodge. He pretended to be playing. All the time, he was trying to find out where the light was hidden. He saw a box in the corner of the lodge. Here's the box. And here's Raven, and here's everybody visiting Raven the child. They don't know that it's a raven though, remember? The box was large. It was carved and painted with many colors. The box was bright. It glowed. Raven Child said, "Gaga." "What do you want?" asked his mother. Raven Child said, "Gaga." He began to cry. "What does the child want?" asked the elders. Raven Child said, "Gaga." He cried and he cried. "My grandchild wants the box," said the sky chief. The young woman placed the box in front of Raven Child, but he continued to cry. Aww. She took the lid off the box. Inside was a smaller box. She took the lid off that box. Inside was a smaller box. What's inside of it? His mother took the lid off of that box and light poured out of it. Light flooded the room. Inside the box was a shining ball, blazing with light. What do you think the ball was? It was the sun. Give him the ball, said Sky Chief. His mother gave Ravenchild the ball. Ravenchild stopped crying. He began to play with it. He rolled it around the floor of the lodge. Gah, gah. Then he changed into a bird. Ha ha. He became Raven once again. Caw, caw. Boy, boy bird, bird. Wow. Sky Chief, his daughter, and the elders looked on in amazement. Raven plucked up the ball of light in his beak, flew through the smoke hole of the lodge, and disappeared into the sky. Oh, man. Speaking of Raven, I think that's a crow. Are crow and ravens the same thing? That's what I don't know. But here we go. Raven flew over the valleys and the mountains. He flew along the rivers and across the lakes. Raven threw the sun high in the sky, and it stayed there. Okay, I think the airplane's gone. It's not gone, it's still flying. So bye, airplane. Raven flew over the valleys and the mountains. He flew along the rivers and across the lakes. Raven threw the sun high in the sky, and it stayed there. This is how Raven stole the sun and gave it to all the people. And why do the people always feed Raven? To thank him for bringing them light. See, the village is down there, the people, and there's a salmon, or I'm assuming that it's a salmon, but there's the Raven. The end. And I got it from Goodwill for 99 cents. Yeah. So what did you think about the story? Did you like the story? I really like the story because it's so super simple and it has big, big drawings and you could see it. And there's a lesson in regards to that. He is a trickster because he was tricking people to think that he was a baby when actually he wasn't, and he was thinking about how to help people. So silly Raven. So that was the lesson in that book. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I know it was just like super short, probably one of my shortest readings ever. So I hope you enjoyed this book. There are more videos in my channel. I hope you guys enjoy it. The lighting is a lot better today. So thank you so much, Yá'át'ééh, from the bottom of my heart for wanting to look at me read a book. I wish you good health, good mind, good body, good spirit, and I pray and I hope that you are surrounded by good people, and I pray that, and I hope that you're just full of goodness and love and hope and joy, and I hope you guys have a good day, and thank you. Mwah. Yá'át'ééh. Bye.